Hey, what's up, Stellar Guitarists? My name is Amber and welcome to another Stellar guitar tutorial. I'm so excited. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Talkin' About a Revolution by Tracy Chapman. Now this is a great beginner acoustic guitar song to learn because it has 4 chords in it that most beginner guitarists learn at the start of their journey. We're going to need to have our guitar in standard tuning for the lesson, and we are not going to need a capo for today's song. So grab your guitar and let's get into it. Right, let's jump in for a close-up. Like I've said, we only need 4 beginner-friendly chords to play the song, which is super awesome. The chords that we're going to need are a G major, and for this chord we can play either the 3-fingered version or we could play the 4-fingered version. So this means we're just going to take that 3rd finger up to the 2nd string and we're going to tuck our pinky in its place. This is called a full G or rock G. So this is going to be the G I'm going to use in the song today. And you're going to see why now. The next chord we're going to need is a C chord. So you can play a good old-fashioned C, or what you can do is play a C add 9 chord. So if we go back to that G major chord with 4 fingers, the C add 9 that I'm going to be playing is we're going to take our 1st and 2nd fingers and we're just going to shift them down by a string. So now we're squeezing the 5th and the 4th strings. And what we're going to do is just take our pinky off the string. So this is going to be our C add 9 chord, which we strum from the 5th string down. This is a really great transition from the G to the C. So instead of having to go from the G to the C, we can rather play the G to a C add 9 chord shape. Much easier, and it actually sounds a lot more like the original track. So the next chord we're going to need is a good old-fashioned E minor chord. And then the final chord is a D major. So let's practice changing between those 4 chords in that order that we just learned them, because the great thing here is that the chord progression is the same throughout the entire song. So one thing to note here is that each chord is only going to be held for 2 beats. Now what this means is that we're going to be strumming down twice on each of the chords. So we're going to have the G major chord for 2 strums. We're then going to move to the C chord for 2 strums, to the E minor for 2, and then to the D major for 2. So it's going to sound like this: G to the C add 9, to the E minor, and to the D. And we're going to repeat: G to the C add 9, to the E minor, and to the D. So that is it for the basis of the song. You can absolutely play the entire song from start to finish with just those 2 strums down on each chord. So this is the easy version to play through the entire song, perfect for beginners. So if we use those 2 down strums on each chord, it could sound something like this. So from the G, don't you see their E minor about a dissolution to the G and to C like E minor, G to C, their E minor about a D revolution to the G and the C like goes E minor. Next up, I'm going to show you how to play the strumming pattern that sounds more like the original song. So the strumming pattern that we're going to be using sounds like this: down, down, up, up, down, up. And we can count it: 1, 2, and 4, and. 1, 2, and 4, and. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be splitting the strumming pattern over 2 chords. So what do I mean by that? When we start our chord sequence on the G major, the G is going to get the first 2 down strums of the pattern. We're then going to do a quick change to the C add 9 for the remainder of the pattern. So we have the G, down, down, and then switch for up, up, down, up. Down, down, up, up, down, up. So make sure that you are playing the C add 9 chord on that up strum. Switch. 1, 2, and 4, and. And we're going to be doing the same thing on the E minor and the D chord. So the E minor is going to get the first 2 down strums. And then we're going to have to do a very quick change to the D for the up, up, down, up. So we have E minor first, and we switch, E minor, D. So let's try put that whole thing together from the start, starting on the G, a 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, up, down, up, E minor, D, G, C, E minor, D, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. Now, if you have just started out on your guitar journey, or maybe you've been playing the guitar for a while, but it's just not making sense to you, well, then I want to invite you to click the link below this video and go and check out my guitar program, the Stellar Academy. The Stellar Academy is the fastest way for you to start having fun on your instrument and to do so from the comfort of your own home. So go ahead, click the link below this video, and I hope to welcome you into the program. So there's one more thing that I'm going to be adding in here. It's a small embellishment that we're going to be adding on the D chord. Now, this embellishment is going to be super brief. We're going to be placing our pinky into the 3rd fret on our 1st string. So this is going to create a D sus4 sound. So let's break it down. When we change to the D major chord, it's going to be on that up strum. We're then going to add the D sus4 chord on the 2nd up strum. And I've highlighted that up on the screen in red to help you out. And then you're going to take the pinky off for the down, up. So in total, it will sound like this. So we have up, add it for the 2nd up, remove it for the down, up. So if we take it from the E minor chord, changing to that D, there is a bit of context. So we have the E minor, switch, add the finger, and then we take it away. So it's so brief. It's really just a small embellishment that is going to make this sound much more like the original. So if we play from the very start of the chord sequence, which is going to be from the G, so next up, I'm going to be doing a mini playthrough of the whole song. So have your guitar ready and feel free to play this back as many times as you need. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't you know they're talking about a revolution? Sounds like a whisper. Don't you talking about a revolution. It sounds like a whisper while they're standing in the welfare lines. They're crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know they're talking about a revolution? It sounds like a whisper. Poor people gonna rise up and get their share. Poor people gonna rise up and take what's theirs. Don't you know you better run, 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 run. Oh, I said you better run, 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 run. It's finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. It's finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Oh. Thank you so much for watching my guitar tutorial today. If you enjoyed today's lesson, please could you like this video and subscribe to my channel and come and join the Stellar Guitarist community. Your support and engagement really helped me out in being able to create lessons just like this one for you every single week. Don't forget, you rock. Thanks so much. See you next week. Have a wonderful day. Bye.